Hi, this is JoElla Milan, licensed esthetician. Pardon my appearance, but I don't feel good, number one, and number two, I don't have any makeup on. So this is like real life here. And the reason I'm doing this video now is because I keep getting everybody wants to know how to do it. And I thought, well, no time like the present. So anyway, I'm going to talk to you about Fanie, the Masque One, that you mix with Tru Skin. These are on my website, and I've sold these over 20 years, and the company's been in business over 50 years, and there is not a mask on the market that's as good as these, I'm telling you. If you want to look good fast, this is it. And also, I need to show you how to mix them up and what to do. I'm going to do half of my face, just so you can get an idea, because what this mask does, it's just not a mask you put on. When it's on, you can literally feel your face pulsating. It's like your heart beating in the different areas. And it's exercising your face. And if you do this mask, in the beginning, let's say like your double chin, whatever you have, you do this in the beginning. Maybe if you want to do it once or twice a week, you can. But otherwise, after you start, it's cumulative. So after you start using it, you'll start seeing a difference. So you could get it so that you maybe use it once a week after that. And also, it's great if you know, for people that have lost a lot of weight. I get that question all the time. They've lost a lot of weight. You know, their skin is starting to sag, their neck's starting to sag, and they need some help. Well, this is what you need, and it's not very expensive, so let me tell you that. So if I start coughing, forgive me, and this takes a little while, but it's worth watching it. So again, excuse my appearance, but that's the way it is. And so what we do, I have some of the Masque One. It comes in a powder form, so I have it in here. My stuff's all professional, so it's always a little bit bigger than yours. And then I add a little Tru Skin. Just enough. The goal is to make this a pasty powdery. You know, if it's too thin, it's not good. If it's too thick, it's not good. And with all the Fanie products, you can put her other products under this. Like she has stuff for clogged pores, for fine lines, anything. You could put those on first and put this on over it. So I'm mixing my mask. I'm not making it as thick as I usually would if a customer was here, but you know, because for video's sake, you know, and time elements and whatever, you know, I don't want it to be too much. So I'm making it thinner, because if it's thicker, it'll take a little bit longer to harden. So I have this to like I don't think you could see it, like a creamy, you know, that's a little bit probably more watery, but it's thin. But this stuff thickens up pretty quick. So you can't mix it and go walking around. You need to get it on your face. In fact, I might need just I told you it's real time here. Put a little more powder, just a little bit. There we go. Better. A little thicker. So if you do this on yourself, you want to do it at a time when nobody's around, because you're going to look pretty bad. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start applying this. It should be a lot thicker. Well, not a lot, but thicker than what I'm doing it. Whoops. Sloppy. But in the end, it's worth it. You can get it under your eyes. This is also something that I'm going to talk while I can, because pretty soon I'm going to look really funny. But you could also mix this a little bit. Let's say if you have bags under your eyes, this will help them. You could do a little bit of a treatment in the morning. Put this on before if you have a few minutes in the morning, put it on your eyes. It's going to make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to put a little heat on my face, hopefully to make it dry faster. Shall I sing to you? La la la. When you start doing this, you can't even talk after a while, because you want to get it all around your mouth, everywhere. This is a heat lamp, by the way. So, for those of you, she has a product called Unveil Skin Station. You could put that on. It's almost like having a little bit of a light peel under there. It's anti-aging, and it will help remove the dead skin cells. See, I could feel this tightening up a little bit. And it should be on a little bit thicker, but we don't want to sit here for half an hour. There's a lot of wonderful masks out there that will give you great results, that you can look good right away, but what this does, it exercises the face. I've never seen anything like it. Still pretty wet. If you mix it a little thicker, it will harden faster. I remember one time I mixed it all up for a customer, and then she said she had to get up and go to the bathroom, and when she came back, I was all hardened. I had to start all over again. See, I can feel it now. I didn't put it, I should have put some around my eyes. You could put it here too. Put this everywhere. See, you can see it's already getting thicker. Getting thicker. Which is really more the way it should be when I put it in, but like I said, I wanted to, for all intents and purposes. In fact, I should put it thicker. I could feel it. Now, see, I feel it tightening. I could feel it tighten around my nose. So it's good when you do this if you don't really talk, or you don't want to be around in public, because once this dries, you look like you're about 180 years old. But it's worth it. See, I could feel it tightening there. I just want to get it so that you could see it pulsating, because you don't want to sit here and watch this whole thing, I'm sure. See, I could even feel it on my nose, like, feels like my nose is twitching. I could feel it moving. And right here. Can you see that? My chin's twitching. Still wet in the area where I just added more. It's twitching. I'm twitching. I'm getting older before your eyes. This is so worth it doing. We all have that. And you know, there's days just like this during the holidays. You eat, excuse me, you eat too much, drink too much, you know. In fact, even here, I got some on my lid, but it's perfect for on the top of your lids too. I could feel it now. It almost looks like my heart beating. You could see it. And feel it in here. See, I'm looking older by the minute. This isn't special effects either from the movie studio. I'm trying to rush it to dry a little bit. I wouldn't normally recommend putting the light this close to your face. Probably not good for pigmentation by any means, but I'm trying to make this faster for you to see. It's starting to get harder. I probably shouldn't have added that extra on there, but I wanted you to get the good gist of this. See, I'm feeling this now. See, it's getting harder. See, I look more wrinkled now. I'm getting more wrinkles. And it's going to keep getting more. Now, if you do this the right way, around your mouth, you know, all those fine lines there, I would get some of the Fanie fine line cream and put that around there first, and then put this on top of it, and I'm telling you, you're going to see a difference. And we're not talking like a lot of money here either. These products are so reasonable, and they're made here in the USA. And I know the president of the company, I know the company, and there's some of the finest people ever, and they're so picky about their products, and they sell them internationally too, so they're you know, they're very substantial. You can see it getting more dry. I'm aging in front of your face here. So it's getting harder. Pulsating. When you get this on thicker and you don't have to talk, you can literally see your face pulsating everywhere. Just, it's unbelievable, and you can feel it in your neck. This will help your jowls. I'm not kidding you, I'm not guaranteeing you, I'm just telling you. If you do, but you've got to use it. It's like anything. When you buy products, you've got to use them. If you don't use them, they're not going to work. See, I could feel, see this here? And it's harder. Almost like plastic in a way. See that? How many people do this for their customers? I don't know. You know? I'm just a real person. Just like you, I want to look good. And I do look good. I tell you, I look really good for my age. You know, and I sure don't act it, you know. Being young at heart is so important. I think that's the key thing. I can't stand it when I hear people talk about they're getting old or whatever. You don't need to be getting older. You just, if you feel young at heart, you are young at heart, and that's what's important. So, okay, see here now? Look at that. Can you see? I look like maybe I look like I'm 95 or 100, yeah. and I could feel it. But that's what you do, and you want to do that on all your face. And you could take it up under the eyes, you could do it on the eyelids. And if you have the 11 here, you could do it on the 11, you could do it on the forehead, you could do it everywhere. Now see, it's pretty hard. So what you want to do now, which I'm not going to do that, but you take a washcloth, get it all wet, and put it over your face. And what you want to do is soften this up, because you can't just rinse this off easy. It's really on there and thick and hard. And again, if I had it around my mouth good, I wouldn't even be able to talk right now. So you take that washcloth, you put it on, and you soften it, and then I would continue rinsing it off, because the more wet this is, the easier it is to get off. Oh, and look, I've even slopped on my sweater, but that's good. And also you can, oh, I could feel it over here. It feels just like your heart beating in your skin. That's pulsating. So this is like your face going to the spa or to the gym, you know, and it's exercising, and that's what's happening with that. That's why this mask works. Look at how I look now. Maybe I do look like 120. I'm not sure. But see, if I really smiled or laughed, my face would crack. So you don't want that to happen. Well, see, look at this. It's just taking all that skin though and exercising it. And the tighter it gets, the more pulsating you're going to feel. See here? Quite a difference, isn't there? So, yeah, so rinse it off and then finish with your favorite moisturizer. But if you do this, like I said, if I was really wanting to look good fast, I would do it twice a week to begin with, and then after I started getting the results I wanted as far as jowls going and double chin going down, then you could go to once a week. But it's worth the time. What I would, you could lay down if you want to take a nap, but you know, the way we're always in a hurry, I would just put this on, and then you could go vacuum or whatever you want to do, but you just don't want anybody to see you because you're going to scare them. So hopefully, can you see my face now? I know that light gets a little bit bright. I don't know if you could see my face here. Oops. See how it looks? And I wish you could hear it. See, like plastic, almost. It's amazing. So anyway, this is Masque One by Fanie, and I mixed it with Tru Skin, and you need to do that. Sometimes people think they want to just save money. You don't want to mix it with water. You want to mix it with Tru Skin, because that gives it a lot of the body that it needs for that. And another thing with Tru Skin, while I'm thinking about it, you can also use that like for if you need a little touch up with your face, just take a little Tru Skin and then put it on your face and for like 5 minutes in the morning, and that's going to perk your face up and tone it too, because I know some of you have a problem with bags under the eyes, and this is something that works, because you know those products out there that you see that they put on and they go, oh, watch your wrinkles go away. Pfft, they don't work. You know, after you put it on in the morning, by the end of the day you're going to be flicking off. The little stuff flakes off and your wrinkles come back. This is exercising your face. So that's what you want to do. And if you use a Tru Skin in the morning for 5 minutes, you want to rinse it off. It's not something that you wear, that's for sure. So anyway, if you have any questions, send me an email. Happy to hear from you, but look what I do for you here, right? So thank you. And this side of me is going to look really young tomorrow. More than the other side. Too funny. Okay. Bye. Think the world of all of you, and I'm wishing you all youth and happiness. Bye.